Hi, Angie from Messages from Above here with another video for you, and this will be a pick a pile again, and it is anything you wish to know about a particular relationship. So this will encompass all relationships: work relationships, parental relationships, sibling relationships, friendships, lover relationships, and any other relationship that you want to think about. So there will be timestamps in the description box below for each of the piles readings. So start thinking about a relationship that you wish to know about, and we'll get right into it and see what the messages are that wish to come through. Now also remember to please like the video, please share the video, and remember to hit that subscribe button if you're not already subscribed to my channel. Also remember that these messages or these readings are general, and so the messages that we get may or may not resonate with you, and that's okay. Just take if it does, and if it doesn't, then just leave it, okay? So let's see what the cards wish to bring through. What source, spirit, guides, angels wish to bring through for the highest good of all the viewers watching. Can we please have the first card, which will be representing the viewer? Can we please have the first card, which will represent the viewer, please? Okay, so that will represent you. Can we please now have a card that represents the person that the viewer is asking about, please? Can we please have the card that represents the viewer's person? And now can we have a card which represents the relationship or information about the relationship? Can we please have the card that represents the relationship? Okay, so now we'll start with pile 2. Can we please have, for the viewers that pick pile 2, the card that represents the viewer that chooses card for pile 2? Okay, that one wanted to flip. Can we now please have the card that represents the person that the viewer is asking about in a particular relationship? Thank you. And can we please have the third card, which has to do with the actual relationship? What message about the particular relationship wishes to come through for pile 2? There we go. Can we please have for pile 3 the card that represents the viewers that pick card for pile 3, please? What is the card that represents the viewer or viewers? Pile 3. There we go. Can we please now have the card that represents the person that the viewer is asking about in this particular relationship? And finally, the card that represents the particular relationship that the viewer that picks pile 3 is asking about, please. What is the card that represents the actual relationship? Okay, so they are the piles. We have pile 1, pile 2 and pile 3. So focus in on the cards there and see where your attention is being drawn to. Try and use your intuition more than the logical side of your brain to actually hone in to where the answers to your question about this particular relationship is being sent through. If you do need more time to focus in, then please pause the video. If not, we will start straight away with pile 1. So if you chose pile 1, the message that's coming through, okay, we've got that upside down. So this deck does have upside down cards. Yeah, no, I've just checked, they're not all upside down. So this card is saying to you that your status quo is going to change. There is a great upheaval taking place, maybe sooner than you think, and it's possibly of your own choosing, and that could be like leaving a relationship. It could also be a big change that's not of your own doing. It is a general reading, so it will be different for each of you that have picked this pile. Whatever it is, it's time for clear thinking, and you need to have clarity for what you want to do next. Even with this changing situation, don't lose the fact that you have the power over your own thoughts and your own actions. It may very well be heartbreaking, this status quo change, but know that you will rise stronger than before, and know that you can move forward with courage and with inner peace, and know that you will have a happier and more harmonious status quo in the future. Just because there may be changes of your normal way of seeing things about yourself or about the relationship or about the person that you're asking about, it doesn't mean that it is a negative thing that's happening. When things do happen for us, it is generally because there are better things on the horizon or better relationships that are coming forward that are more suited to us and that are for our highest good. Don't look upon this as, oh, woe is me, or, you know, why is this always happening to me? Realise that everything happens for a reason and that it is for your highest good. Everything is a learning curve. We need to look at things with a different perspective and say, well, what can I learn from this? What did I learn from this? So, and again, remember, everyone has free will. So you are in charge of the steps or the actions that you take with regards to how you approach the person that you are asking about or the relationship that you are asking about. Okay, so now let's have a look and see what the message is with regards to the person that you are asking about. Okay, so we have courage. So straight off, I'm seeing that this is possibly how you perceive the person in the relationship that you're asking about. This person may be your knight in shining armour, the person you always turn to when there are difficult times you are dealing with. If it is in an intimate relationship, then this may mean that you have given your power away to a stronger energy because you wanted to feel safe, and you feel safe around this person. You feel that this person is protecting you and is looking out for you. From your person's point of view, they may see themselves as your knight in shining armour, even if you don't. Maybe they are always trying to sway your thoughts or your ideas to their way of thinking. This person is a strong character, and you may sometimes feel smothered or suffocated by the constant attention that you get from them, or your perceived thought that they could be very controlling. How you relate to this person is maybe a reflection of how you see yourself. If you see yourself as needing protection or as being the weaker person in the relationship, then you may find it hard to look at this person in a different way. This again is asking you, and actually if you go back to the first card, it said where you needed to move forward with courage. Well, and then we have the courage card here. Maybe this is saying that rather than let this person be your knight in shining armour, maybe it's time that you were your own knight in shining armour. Maybe you need to find the courage to step outside of this person's realm, if you like, of having you under their control, or being your knight in shining armour. That this may be time for you to step up and be that person for yourself, so that then you can have a different kind of relationship perhaps with this person, rather than a codependency kind of relationship. You can be in a relationship where you are coming from an equal place. Okay, I hope that makes sense. All right, let's have a look now and see the message that we have with regards to the relationship. Okay, so the card is loss. So tying this into the relationship that you're asking about, this could signal a time of loss for you. It could mean, again, different scenarios for everyone that listens to this reading, but it could be that there is maybe a separation on the horizon. If there is a separation, it doesn't mean that that is the end of the relationship. It could just be that there are things that need to be sorted out by you or your person before you can come back together as a united front within the relationship. If it is that separation, it could mean that it's either you that is moving away or is separating from the relationship, or it could mean that it's the other person in the relationship that you're asking about that is slowly drifting away from you. Again, different scenarios for different people watching this video. It could be just a minor setback where you both, as I said, need to address certain issues, or it could mean a complete ending of the relationship. However, and whichever way this loss occurs, it's important to face the situation with calm and a self-loving approach. Grieve the relationship or the loss of the relationship. Feel the anger and the sadness as it arises, but ensure that you are able to release it. You don't want to dwell in the grief, because you do know that everything happens for you or for us, and know that it happens for a reason, and know that something better is coming your way. How you approach this separation or this ending, again, is teaching you how strong you are. And also, if it is an ending of a relationship, you need to reflect back on that relationship and again look at it and see, well, what did I learn from that relationship that I can take into my next relationship, where maybe you can change things, do things differently. Everything is a learning curve for us. Everything that we go through is to teach us. It's to help our growth. And obviously, if things do go wrong in a relationship, it's to help us identify things about ourselves that maybe we need to address, or it can also help you understand what you do or don't want in a relationship. Whatever the outcome is with regards to this relationship that you're asking about, know that you will come out. If it is a final ending of a relationship, know that you will come out stronger. And if it is just a separation, then know again that you're going to learn more things about yourself, so that when you do get back together with that relationship, whatever kind of relationship it is, you know then that you can approach this relationship in a different way to help the other person, and also to ensure that the relationship will be a more smooth sailing kind of relationship. Okay, so pile one, that was the reading and the messages that came through. I hope there was something in this message, in this reading, that resonates for you, and I wish you love and I wish you good luck in whatever relationship that you have asked about, and that it all works out for your highest good. Okay. Okay, so card 2 or pile 2, if you chose this card, this pile, then the message for you, we have back and forth, and again that is a card that's in reverse, and I did check the cards because pile 1 also had their card come out in reverse, and the rest of the deck is fine. So with this card, this is saying that you may be contemplating a decision regarding whichever relationship it is that you are inquiring about. You may have been going back and forth with regards to what to do with this relationship or with the person that you're asking about in this relationship. As this card is reversed, it's saying to you that it's time to act on the decision, even though deep down that you've already made that decision, but you are still going back and forth with the pros and cons. Even though on a subconscious level you've already made that decision, your conscious mind, if you like, is still going back and forth. You already have the clarity and you already have the knowledge to know exactly what to do. Your courage and strength is growing to enable you to take control of the situation. As it is a general reading, obviously it will mean different things for different people, but for some this may mean that you need to voice and act on maybe letting the person you are asking about know that you are interested and that you want to go to the next step, or maybe you just want to let them know that you are, perhaps wanting to start a relationship with them. Or friendship. Again, it depends what the relationship is that you're asking about or the person that you're asking about. If you are already in a relationship with this person, again, it may mean that you want to make a stronger commitment. It's having the strength and the confidence to act on your own feelings, knowing that you could be rejected and knowing that you are strong enough to take a rejection if that is what happens. Obviously, every relationship is different, and it could be that what you are expecting from your person, the person that you're asking about within this relationship, is not looking at things the same way as you. That is not ready maybe for that kind of relationship or that kind of commitment, whatever it is that you are going to voice or act on. Okay, so let's see now what the message is that's coming through with regards to your person that you're asking about. Okay, we have hidden motivations. So as you can see with this card, there's curtains here, which is hiding stuff. It's not revealing everything. So for me, this card is symbolizing that maybe your person could be hiding things from you, that you don't have all the information about this person, or what you need to know with regards to moving forward with this person. This is asking you to be patient because all will be revealed. You may be doubting their motivations as to why they are in a relationship with you, why they're not in a relationship with you, why they don't want to be in a relationship with you. This is asking you just to be patient, that everything will come to the surface, everything will be revealed when it is meant to, when it is going to have the best outcome for you. Another way of looking at this card is that it could also relate back to you and how you have hidden thoughts and ideas about the person you are asking about. And you may not be really buying into how they present themselves to you and to the world, to everyone else. You may already have these doubts that this is not the person that you want to be with because they're not being authentic. But it also could be that maybe you are doubting this person because of yourself, because of past hurts you may have experienced, which is affecting the way you see your person. So you are basically projecting your own insecurities, your own stuff that you're hiding about yourself. You could be projecting that onto your person. Maybe it's time to let go of those conflicting thoughts that you may have with regards to this person, because as you know, our thoughts and words are very powerful, and we can manifest with our thoughts and our words. So if you are having conflicting thoughts about this person, or doubting this person, you are actually, or you may actually be manifesting them and making them stronger, and hence sabotaging the relationship before it even gets started. Maybe this person is hiding things from you for a particular reason, that maybe they want to get to know you a little better before they reveal everything about themselves. The same way as we do too. Like, you know, we guard ourselves when we first meet someone. We want to know that, you know, this person is who we think it is before we, before we reveal everything about ourselves. So maybe this person is doing exactly the same thing, that, you know, not being 100% upfront about everything about them and their life, because they want to know that this is the real deal before they maybe share stuff with you that you may not be wanting to hear because it's a new relationship. If it is, you know, once you're in this relationship where you have a sort of a mutual understanding and a mutual depth of unconditional love, if you like, or compassion, that's when one tends to open up a little bit more about themselves. So have you, you know, with regards to this, have you opened up yourself 100% to this person that you're asking about in this relationship? If you haven't, then how can you expect your person to do the same? Remember, we are all mirrors of each other. So we need to, what we expect from someone else, we need to be able to be that as well. Okay, so let's now have a look and see what the message is with regards to relationship. Okay, so straight away I'm seeing family, I'm seeing children. So before I get into anything else, tying this back into the previous card, which was about hidden information, hidden motivations, maybe we could say that this person that you're asking about, that you feel may be hiding something, or maybe you are hiding something from your person, is about a child. So maybe, as I said before, the fact that you want, before you maybe introduce a child, whether that be from your person or yourself, before you introduce a child into that relationship, you want to make sure that that is a hunky-dory kind of relationship, because you don't want to be subjecting that child to every relationship that you may, you know, enter into. It can become quite unsettling and destabilizing for a child when they see so many different partners coming and going in a relationship. So tying that back into that hidden stuff, the hidden information, for the best interests of the child, that's why that you or your person want to know that it's a relationship worth moving forward with before they, or before you, introduce a child into the relationship. So if it is a child from your person or from your child, then this relationship has now become a relation, like having two relationships in one at once in your life. So if it's from your person having a child, you're now entering into a relationship of two entering into your life at once. And the same with, you know, your person. If it's your child, then that person is having two relationships at the one time entering their life. Another way of looking at this is that it's showing like it's family. So it could be that if you are in a relationship, like a committed relationship, that you may be talking about having a child together. With family and showing children, this is a blessing that's in your life. This is a blessing for a relationship. Another way of looking at this is that this relationship with the children, because children are innocent, children have fun, children do silly things without thinking about any consequences or about being frowned upon. So another way of looking at this relationship is that this is a relationship that is bringing you joy and happiness and spontaneity. You may be finding playfulness from this relationship. You may be finding new things that make you laugh or bring you enjoyment. This may be something new that you've not experienced in a relationship before. This is a relationship where you can be an adult but also be a child at the same time. And I mean by being a child at the same time, that is not being so serious in a relationship. You're not always adulting. Sometimes you can just muck about, you can just have fun, you can be silly. This is opening up your life to many different ways of having fun. And also, it could be a way of connecting to your own inner child, which you may have not connected to before. So even though if it is, a relationship where a child is being introduced into the relationship, again, look at it that this is a way of opening up to your own inner child and finding a way to connect with that child through your own inner child. This is a lovely card. It's a nice reading. It depends how you want to interpret whatever the message is that's coming through for you, because obviously every relationship is different, and there are different ways of interpreting these messages that have come through. Okay, so pile 2, they were the messages that came through. I hope that there was something in there that resonated for you. I hope you can take something from the messages that will help you and help guide you with whatever decisions you want to make or wish to make or need to make within this relationship that you're asking about. Okay, so for pile 3, let's have a look and see what the messages are that are coming through for you. So this is you. So we have the healing light. As with all these messages, they can be taken in different ways. They can all relate differently to each individual that listens to these readings. So straight off, this could be that you may be feeling heartbroken with regards to a relationship that you're asking about, or you could be in an emotional state or confused with regards to your person or this relationship that you're asking about. Maybe it's an emotional issue that you're dealing with, and by receiving this card, it's saying that there is a miraculous change going to happen. So allow Spirit to bring in divine light, which we have here, into your heart to help you heal whatever it is you're dealing with. Know that all relationships can also benefit from divine love, from the divine light. So all you need to do is ask for guidance and healing so that you can look at your person or this relationship with an open heart, with clarity, and not clouded by emotional thoughts or confused thoughts. As I said, it's signifying a miraculous change is going to happen. So it's a message of potential miracles in your life. It's asking you not to forget the unlimited blessings that are all around you. If you are confused about your feelings in this relationship or your person, know that you can have clarity. Just ask the angels or your spirit guides or your highest self to help you. Maybe it's time to sit in silence or sit in meditation and actually tap in to how you are really feeling about yourself and about your person and the relationship that you're asking about. Sometimes we get so clouded by everything else going around that we actually don't have the clarity of being able to make a decision because there's so much noise around us about different things and hearing from different people about, this person or that person or whatever. You can only go by how you feel and how, when you think about this person, what feelings arise in you. When you think about this person, do you get uplifted? Do you get, butterflies in your stomach? Or do you have no feelings whatsoever, that there's nothing there that sort of emanates from thinking about this person? Do you feel a negative kind of feeling, like not a dread, but like hesitancy or not being quite sure about this person? This is when you need to really tap in to your intuition to really know how you feel and what steps you want to take with regards to this person or with this relationship. Again, ask your higher self, ask source, ask for clarity if you are finding it hard to find that from yourself. This is a card of divine life. Excuse me, tongue's got twisted. This is a card of divine light, of source, of unconditional love. It's knowing that you are loved and supported. All you have to do is ask if you need help. Know that you are not alone, and everything will work out the way it's meant to for your highest good eventually. Okay, so let's have a look now and see what the message is that we have with regards to your person. So we have milestone. Okay, so straight away looking at this card looks like a celebration card. It's a really nice, light, uplifting card. When you look at this card, what feelings are being evoked within you? Do you see a message of hope? Do you see blessings? Do you see a celebration for you and your person? As this card says, a milestone, and it relates to your person, there could be a celebration with your person. It is a general reading, so maybe your person will be looking at taking your relationship to a more committed status, maybe signifying an engagement. If you're not in a relationship already, then maybe this person will ask you to be in a relationship. And of course, this could be a friendship as well, or, any kind of relationship. So, be open to the interpretations of this. If you are already engaged, maybe setting a wedding date could be on the cards, or maybe celebrating your wedding. Again, take from it whichever suits your situation, because as I said, it is a general reading. The feeling with this card is a definite change, though. There's a definite step in your journey together, whether that be, as I said, starting a relationship, taking the next step in a commitment or a commitment ceremony, or a commitment to be engaged, or the final commitment of getting married. If it's a different kind of relationship, I still feel there is a major change coming, and that steps are being taken for you to have a more joyous, happy connection. If you feel that there are problems with your particular person in whichever relationship you are asking about, there is a way forward. Problems can be resolved. I feel like both of you want to resolve the issues so you can both move forward on a much lighter and brighter path. Whatever you do, don't let ego get in the way of resolving any issues that you may be having with this person. If you're at fault, then admit your faults. Take your responsibility for any of the problems. But also be open to accepting apologies or recognising that your person is also admitting their faults and or taking responsibility for the situation. That is the only way to a resolution, is not to judge the person, and vice versa, that your person should not judge you for any mistakes that you may have made within this relationship. That's where unconditional love and compassion comes in. Overall, I see this as a really positive sign. It's a positive outlook for any type of relationship that you are asking about. Okay, so now let's have a look and see what the message is with regards to the actual relationship. Okay, we have teacher. So with this card, I am seeing that this relationship has taught you, and maybe your person has taught you both a few things. Maybe about how you feel about yourself, about how you feel about yourself, especially in a relationship, maybe how you have overcome some of the idiosyncrasies that your partner or your person has, and vice versa. Your person has overcome any idiosyncrasies that you may have. So this is about learning about acceptance. Maybe in past relationships, those idiosyncrasies maybe that your previous relationship had, let me say that again. Any idiosyncrasies that the person may have had in any previous relationship may have been a deal breaker for you, and vice versa. Maybe the person in your previous relationship couldn't deal with any idiosyncrasies that you had, and so that for them that was a deal breaker. So this is maybe where you have learnt to have acceptance for your person, which are not exactly what you would normally have accepted. This relationship may have taught you both about compassion and unconditional love. This relationship may have also taught you to be yourself more, be more authentic, without fear of being rejected or judged. And again, for your person, may have enabled them to be their more authentic self without fear of being judged or rejected. Again, it's all about having that unconditional love, that compassion and acceptance. This card is about sharing the wisdom that you both have to encourage growth and greater understanding. This is a reminder. It's a reminder that every person, every relationship we have in our lives is to teach us about ourselves. Everyone is the teacher and the student. So be open to learning new things, a new way of approaching things, being able to reflect and put into practice that which is being learnt. When we do that, we can bring more loving into a relationship. We can bring more learning, because we're constantly learning different things about ourselves, different things about, our relationship, different things about the person we're in a relationship with. And, even outside of a relationship, we're still learning so much about everything that we haven't known before. So being able to bring that back into your relationship with your person to teach them as well about what it is that you are learning. Again, it all enables growth. It enables growth as an individual, but it also enables soul growth, which is why we're here, isn't it? It's for our soul to have experiences and to evolve. So this is the perfect card that symbolises that. So pile 3, they were the messages that I had for you that have come through. I hope that there was something in there that resonated for you. I hope that it helps with any decisions or guidance that you need to move forward on your path, whether that be with your person or not. And remember, everything is a learning curve, so take what comes and use it the way that is for your highest good. And until next time, thank you for listening.